This video is on starting an Unbroke horse with the first and second ride. In the beginning, I'm just going to go ahead and lunge him and see how he looks under, on the ground on the lunge line. Make sure he's sound, and he looks pretty good. And here he is at the canter. His name is Romeo. He's a 7-year-old quarter horse. He looks really good in this video here. So we're just going to lunge him around for a little bit, work with him for a little bit, and see how he does. And there, he's doing pretty good. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the saddle and blanket on him. And we're going to lunge him again. And he's trying to buck a little bit, but he starts coming out of it. And now I'm going to go ahead and start working on the bit work. Softening him to the left, to the right. He has a little anxiety this way. He wants to hurry up and do it. So we're going to work with that here for a little bit. And then going in the other direction, he's a lot more calm, a lot more relaxed, and there he softens his nose. Next, I'm going to go ahead and mount. This is going to be his first ride. I have done mounting with him in the past, and he's done really good as far as mounting. So this will be his first actual ride with me, moving him around on his back. And he stands nice and quiet. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick up a rein and start moving his hip around. And there he goes, and he's doing pretty good. He does pretty good again. And I'm going to let him sit there and settle down for a second. I'm going to pick back up on the rein. And I'm just going to hold constant pressure until he softens on the bit and moves his hip. And there he wants to fight it a little bit more, but there he brought it around, and there he wants to fight. And all you're going to do is hold constant pressure, maybe a pound or two, until he brings his nose around. You're not going to sit there and pull him. If you try to pull him around, you're going to get in a big old wreck. And there he did real well, so I pet him a little bit. And then we're going to go back to the left. And now he's doing a nice little circle for me. And I'm happy with his progress here. And he's doing really well. And there he threw his head up a couple times, but he still went to the right for me pretty good. So he looks pretty good. We're happy with, this should just be the first ride. If you can move his hips around a little bit, maybe do a small circle, that would be pretty good for his first ride. And here, I'm going to go ahead and move him around a little bit more. And there he gets a lot softer on the bit. And now we're going into his second ride. And again, I'm going to lunge him. And still wants to buck a little bit, no big deal. But I'm just going to keep moving him forward until he becomes comfortable with it. And he's doing pretty good there. And now I'm going to go ahead and get on him, and this will be his, his second ride. There we go. I did hesitate throwing a leg over because he did throw his head up a little bit. And now we're just going to go back and moving his hips around. He still wants to throw his head in the air a little bit, but that's alright. And there he softened really nicely in that direction to the left. And now we're going to go ahead and bring him back to the left again. And now to the right, and there he really softened and looks pretty good. And so when we want our horses to start walking off straight, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and move his shoulders for him, left and right, and then I'll give him a chance to go forward. If he doesn't go forward, then I'll keep moving his shoulders left and right. And there he walks off for me. Really nice horse, pretty easy to work with. And I'm only going to let him walk off, for so long before I move his hips. I still want him to remember I'm up there. Sometimes if you just let him keep walking off, they're going to spook at something, they're going to forget you're up there, and when they do remember you're up there, they can start bucking. And here we go again, and he's just going to start walking off for me, and this is a good second ride for this particular horse. He's doing really good under saddle, pretty happy with him, couldn't ask for more being his second ride. And well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my YouTube page to see more videos as they come out.